Hello and welcome to more World War II 172 scale. Today we're going to look at my M10 Wolverine collection, an American tank destroyer used in World War II from 1943 to 45. And in the background I just have a couple of the buildings I've made for scale. We've got different variations on here we'll take a look at. We'll take a look at this one first. This was the most complicated build. Before we do that, let's just take an overview. If you'd like to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and reply. Much appreciated. Let's take a look here. This was an kit. They come over from like the Ukraine or Russia, one of those. And they're very hard to build with lots of parts, but they come with a lot of stuff. And then I added some extras. So you can see it's got a dozer blade. I've shown this one before in another video where I have a Sherman dozer and then a World War II armored dozer. Or some men in there. See, they've actually got the tanker type helmets on there. See the shells. Some of the gear. That's gauze knitting that I made and rolled up and painted a green. Looks black, but it's a dark green. So that's a very cool one. This one, I could only find one of them. This is the very inexpensive and very plain type Armourfast. These are for gaming, so they don't have much detail. So I added couple of extras I had on here, and it doesn't have that great a paint job. This was done earlier on, and then you had to try to fit the crew in there. And you can see there's no detail inside the turret. It did have a 50 caliber and a 30 caliber. Look at the difference in the size there. This thing's huge. So that's that. And the rest of these, I believe, are pre-built. This is Armourfast MRC brand. Metal, it's heavy, it's got a lot of metal on it. This one's a nice dark green. They always include an antenna like that and one commander figure in there. He's nice. Yeah, Forces of Valor. Very cool. These are, I believe, I've added stuff to them, but variations of a brand named Hobbymaster, and they make nice metal miniatures like this. This is one of the late war, and instead of having the standard counterweight that they needed for the gun on the back, you can see this one looks a lot different, and I believe they call that a duckbill. They used that on the British version of this, which was the Achilles, where they had a 17-pounder. I have some of those. I think, I don't know if I've done a video for that yet or not, but I haven't. I'll do that in the future. And then these were very vulnerable. So this has armor that was added. This was very late in the war. They added some armor, and you can see that would flip up so they could fight, and they have a little bit of protection from like grenades coming down or fragmentation and that kind of stuff. Very cool. I was glad they came out with this variation. Very nice. There's a nice paint job on there, and you can see the figure was added. Very plain one, but very nicely done. This has some extra gear put on there. Oil drum, tracks, that was on there. And then this one's nice. This is the Free French forces that fought alongside with the Americans and the British and from Normandy on 1944-45, the Free French Division. You can see their that and the symbol of Lorraine on there. A very nice one. I got a little bit of men. I had extra, just put them in there. They don't really go that well. So that's very nice. So those are M10s, the basic tank destroyer. They first used those in Tunisia, North Africa in 1943 against the remnants of Rommel's forces, and then they fought in Sicily and Italy, and then of course fought on from D-Day on through into fighting into Germany to the end of the war in 1945. Until next time, World War II 172 scale. Thanks for watching. Thank you.